I guess Mom. All right, here she comes. Okay. All right, so.
You have to be on top of me to hear.
You can't, can you not hear me, Dad?
No, I can hear you, but Mom can't.
Oh, Mom can't hear me. Eddie, can you hear me? You're the furthest back. All right, good. Okay, so normally I have a prepared talk. I have some notes here, but tonight it's a little more casual. Most of you have come to our events before, and you know that we have an educational portion, a doctor will speak. I don't have a presentation like that because tonight is less about us and what I want to teach you about what we're doing and about you guys, specifically to say thank you. This is a dinner amongst friends in my home to say thank you. I really want to thank you for all of the years of support in every kind of way. The love you guys give, you show up, you come year after year, your financial support, telling me I can do it, telling me to keep going even when I really don't like this and wish I didn't have to do it. So it's a big thank you. And I actually said to my husband, and maybe one or two of you, I said, is it weird, can I like look at each person and take a second and say, thank you, Laura, and thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Eddie. Like, I wanted to take a second and say thank you and look in each person's eyes. Whoever it was said, don't do that. That'll get boring and be long and drawn out. But that is what is in my heart. And that is really, really what I want to say. I hope you can feel from me to each one of you personally and directly like a giant thank you. Now and then I get emails from PayPal telling me that we got money. And it's great, I love it, but I always, 99% of the time, I know the name of the person. I know the email, I know the name of the donor. It would be cool, I guess, to have like a big giant foundation. It would be really cool, I guess, to have a giant foundation where I got money from people I didn't know, and all this money was rolling in from people from all over the world, and I didn't know them, and that would be great. But it does do something for my heart when I picture your faces. I can see you, Lori, at your computer, you know, getting on there, and I can picture you, David, like on your computer, and I know that you're thinking of Shane, and you're thinking of us and what we're doing. And it is very, very gratifying and very moving to me to know that I know all of you so well, and that you care enough to be part of what we are doing in California, nationally. So you all are a part of that, and it makes me feel good to know that. So thank you one and all for your continued generosity, our core supporters year in and year out. I want to share with you a short list of Shane Foundation accomplishments that you specifically, like you guys, have made happen. So if you were not your best today, you should leave here knowing that you did something amazing, and I thank you. Again, I thank you for it. So number one, we were appointed to the Council on Patient Safety in Women's Healthcare, a national policy medical organization in Washington, D.C., created to deal with the rising rates of maternal mortality. As you guys know, the United States has the worst instances, the highest number of maternal deaths in the developed world. It's disgusting, it's shocking, but it's true, and we're working to change that. We're now writing a new national patient education program for this council. They've entrusted it to my mom. This little 100-pound person over here is in charge of it, but anyone who knows her knows she's a force beyond her diminutive size. Number three, we developed patient... Oh my God, Mom.
But she still might be.
That's true. Okay, we developed patient... Oh, shoot. Jack and Sid really wanted to know what we do. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to watch this video. Oh, well. We developed a patient educational material for the CMQCC, the California Maternal Quality Care Collaborative at Stanford. It is a state of California organization which just last month published their new toolkit, is what they're calling it, for doctors and hospitals. It's a plan that they can understand that we have presented to them to make sure that women with blood clotting disorders during pregnancy receive the correct treatment, which we know Shane did not. Shane Foundation has funded a research project which launched this past spring at Hadassah Medical Organization in Jerusalem. The project will investigate how thrombophilia, which is blood clots in pregnancy, connects to some of the highest risk situations. So you know from coming to our past events that a lot of this is a really well understood medical issue, blood clots pregnancy, blood clots certain contraceptives, but who and how it strikes different people is still needing to be researched, and we are on the forefront of that research thanks to you. And we're investing very specifically in the right places to make sure that every cent that we donate is utilized to its utmost efficiency in that endeavor. Shane Foundation was invited to become a member organization of the Coalition for Women's Health Equity, a national organization working to improve national women's health policy. The standard of care for women in this country during their pregnancy is abysmal. And again, that is something that we are working to inform on a very direct level. We've joined forces with other maternal health foundations to help push the new maternal safety bill through Congress. I want to take a moment to extend a very special thank you to someone who is not here because she's coming next week, Stephanie March and her husband Dan Benton, for their considerable donation this year. It was made in loving memory and in honor of Stephanie's mom, Laura, who passed away in September. Laura was committed for many years to women's reproductive health. Stephanie follows in her mom's footsteps, coming from a long line of brave women committed to helping other women in this way. In fact, her great-grandmother, Ruby Webster March, founded the Planned Parenthood in West Texas in 1938, which of course is now closed. Naturally, I mean, nobody can afford to fund that. But anyway, it was around for a good long time, thanks to Stephanie's great-grandma. Anytime anybody wanted to give her a gift, she would say, "Don't give me a gift, just donate to Planned Parenthood." So I really want to make a special thank you to her. Tonight is a night of thank yous, and I thank all of you, but I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the significant and ongoing financial support of Abby and Jonathan Anshaw, and of my dear friend Emily Mossberg, who's not here. You guys are all together helping us get where we need to go. Thank you. In addition to expressing our gratitude to all of you, I definitely need to say a special thank you to our wonderful caterer, Francesca, and her team, Johnny and Rachel, who made this wonderful food and did such a great job. Thank you to some other people who donated their time and services, Mark's Garden, Susie Cakes, Dana Bresson, our event planner, who donated the flowers and her time and helped me pull this whole thing together. And then obviously people, I mean, if you don't know his name, take note. Rory Pollinger, who donated his time, and DJ Mike for giving us this fun atmosphere that we could all enjoy tonight. Thank you so much. I love you to pieces. Thank you. We did pretty good. We pulled it together. We did okay here. All right. Also, thank you to Laura and Abby, Laura is our official Shane Foundation photographer. If you want to pose for a photo for her, I can make sure it gets on our website, which I'm sure you will really want to do. Or maybe she'll just send you a picture because she's a really good photographer. But Laura and Abby, year after year, you guys help me by taking donations. And if you want to get to know them better, they'll be near the back door starting around 8:30-ish or so, and they can assist you with any of your donation needs. So thank you guys for always being there. Always thank you to my wonderful husband, John, who makes all things possible. Even with skin cancer, he's been so nice. I really appreciate it.
It's all gone.
Disgusting.
It's
Okay.
gone, and his face is intact.
If he was really nice, he would have convalesced in a cave somewhere. But I've put up with him. Thank you to my parents, Mom, Dad, for everything, including inspiration and teaching me tenacity and humor in the face of all odds. My biggest thank you of all is to my sister Shane for just being my wonderful Shane. My mom said to me last week, this is what Shane's doing now. This is what Shane's doing now. Thank you guys for sharing and what Shane's doing now. Thank you. Love you guys so much.
This came this morning in my email, and I just wanted to share it. The Shane Foundation has written national proposal for patient
Wait, Mom. hold on.
education.
Hold on, and there's a plane flying here, so.
Oh, and a plane.
Hold on,
Okay.
can you hear it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here, do that, Mommy, start over.
Okay. So the Shane Foundation
Hold it closer.
created
Yeah.
a national
That's
right.
proposal for patient education because at the national level and the state level, there's a ton of information being created for doctors and hospitals, but the average woman knows nothing about it. Now, whether this is intentional, we're not sure, but I proposed to release the information in the form of a different kind of patient education proposal. They accepted the proposal. We have written guidelines for the creation of the program. Today I received this email that the framework that we have created will provide invaluable patient-informed guidance to all current and future council members. This is the body of the ACOG,
The American count, say what it is, Mom.
American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology. This is the biggest professional organization in this country, on how to both identify and develop high-quality, useful, and actionable patient education resources. So we're extremely proud of this because what the Shane Foundation has created will now become national